Welcome to Vamos Rams. I'm your host, Santiago and Ricardo Lopez, and today we have a special guest, our D-back, Russ Yeast. After a rough first year, this season he's a starter and one of the leaders on our defense. Russ, welcome, and it's great to have you finally.
Thanks for having me on, man.
How do you feel after Monday night? I mean, obviously the team expected another result, but it is what it is, and obviously there's another Sunday every single week.
Yeah, that's the main thing is you got to put it behind you. You have to get ready for the next week. Obviously, we wanted to get a win. We can take some things from the game to learn on and correct on. I still feel good about our team. I feel good about the direction we're going. And just keep going and keep giving effort. And I think we'll get this thing corrected. Try to go 1-0 this week coming.
Ricardo?
Troy, Ross, before talking about your story, your trip to Mexico, obviously, Indianapolis, you guys have faced DK Metcalf, Tyler Lockett, Debo, obviously, Jamar Chase, who had a great night, and now it's a different kind of receiver, Michael Pittman. How you guys plan to, stop him?
Oh yeah, it's a different kind of receiver. More of like a not as fast as DK Metcalf, but like a DK Metcalf type body type receiver. He's big physical receiver, so it's gonna be a test for us defensive room. We're gonna have to play physical on the back end.
I was checking the stats, and I noticed you play 100% of the 77 snaps versus Cincinnati, and I saw the evolution of your game. What do you learn about yourself after your first year? Obviously, it was really rough, and we know you have some issues after the last game versus Seattle on January, but now your position is different. You are a starter, and the team is under reconstruction with a lot of new faces. How do you feel about it?
I feel pretty good at what I've done so far. Definitely some things that I'd like to get back, because you want to make every single play that comes your way, obviously, as a competitor. But I think I used last year to, get a lot of confidence and kind of set myself up for the position that I'm in now. And, just each and every day I just want to get better and continue to grow in the role that they're placing me in and, just become as best as I can be in this league.
It's one of the great stories of this defense this year is this guy. Like, really, we didn't see you coming to become a starter. This is a team with great players, and you have been doing a tremendous job. But I mean, this is not a surprise for you. You were a great player at Kansas State, and you come from a sports family. Tell me about your dad. He played in the NFL for the Cincinnati Bengals.
Yeah, my dad actually played. He played for the Cincinnati Bengals and the New York Jets. I think he was the SEC's all-time leading receiver until maybe like 8 years ago or so. So definitely come from roots of football and stuff in the background. So it's something that's probably been instilled for me from this high. So, I've always been ready for this moment.
Yeah, he was your coach, actually, in some of the teams you play as a kid. And he always thought, and I read that somewhere, he mentioned he always thought you were destined to be a defensive back. Can you share us that story?
Oh, yeah. My dad actually played receiver, so, growing up, I always played the offensive side of the ball. I was a receiver, running back. But he always kind of said that he thought I was going to be a defensive back whenever I got to higher levels of football. But to be honest with you, it was really my mom. My mom said when I was probably like 6 years old that I was going to be a safety. So she was actually the first one to call it out. So, you can't steal the credit from her. So she's the one that really knew.
Nice. Who picked the number?
I always wore number 3, and then when I transferred to Kansas State, I tried to get number 3, but somebody had it, so I had to take number 2. And I ended up having a pretty good season, so I ended up just trying to stay with it. So now I'm trying to make it my own number.
Great. That's good.
I'm going to ask you about 2 of your teammates. One of those is also a son of a former NFL player, Quentin Lake, and the other was your teammate at Louisville, and now is your teammate with the Rams. Obviously, we're talking about Tutu Atwell. What do people don't know about them that you could share with us?
Lake, just one thing about him is how intelligent he is. He's super duper smart. He's a student of the game. You can just tell when you're having conversations with him just how smart and intelligent he is about a bunch of different things. I think that's one thing that really helps him excel as a player. Honestly, just because he can know everything in the defense. That's why he can excel at a lot of different positions. And then Tutu, everybody knows about his speed and things, but I'd say just about his physicality, just his heart, his mindset, the way he doesn't back down from things. I think that's one thing that Tutu doesn't get credit for that I've probably seen for years now.
And his preparation pay out this season. I mean, he's been looking amazing. It was unfortunate the refs take out that touchdown because that play was amazing.
Yeah, I thought it was still a touchdown.
Me too. All of us thought about it. But talking about the performance of the last game, 2 sacks, 6 quarterback hits, 6 pass deflections. That's a great for the secondary. And 4.2 yards per play allowed. And 29% third down conversion rates. I mean, this is a great performance from a young defense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a pretty good performance just from the numbers standpoint. But it's like you said, we're our competitors. Defense, we feel like even you said 29%, we'd rather it be 0%. So the couple plays that we didn't really get off the field on third down, we go in on the day after the game and look how we can correct those things. So next week we're gonna try to go out there and not make the same mistakes. Try to come out with a better result. Because at the end of the day, we want to win the game. It's not really about numbers, how good the offense is doing, or defense, or special teams. At the end of the day, it's all about the Los Angeles Rams. So,
Ross, I had to ask you about Puka because what he's doing with the Rams.
that's my man right there.
I mean, amazing. You practice against Puka and you practice against Cooper Kupp. I mean, how can you put what Puka is doing in the context of working also with Cooper Kupp in this field?
I mean, I think that there's definitely flashes of Cooper Kupp and Puka. That's one thing that I kind of noticed when I first saw him. And I wouldn't really say as much as the physical thing. I kind of talked about it earlier with Quentin Lake, but I think Puka's intelligence of the game, the intelligence of the offense, and how to run certain routes and communicate with Matthew Stafford, I think that's what really sets him apart so early in his career. And that's one thing that makes Cooper Kupp as great as he is as well. So I think just the above the neck football is probably where they're pretty similar.
Wow, and have a chance to be with them every single day, level up your game also. So that's amazing for you. Talking about some things aside of football, you went to Mexico last offseason. How was your experience over there?
My experience was amazing in Mexico. I got to see and experience many things that I probably never even thought I would get to. I was calling my people every day, just trying to show them my experiences. I got to go to some castles and pyramids, try new food. So it was a great experience for me.
We are Mexican, right?
Yes.
Oh. When are we going party, Ross?
Man, you're going to have to let me know because I know they get crazy down there. They do it a little bit different.
we can get crazy right here. Don't worry about it.
They do it a little different down there.
Let me ask you something. Do you try the Mexican candies or no?
I tried a couple.
Really?
I tried a couple when we went to a news place and they had me try a couple.
Okay, I'm gonna give you my favorite candy. It's right here. Here you go. Pass one for us. This is mine. This is not spicy. This is tamarind. You should try it. It's really, really good.
Okay, the one I tried last time was spicy.
It's
it had me sweating.
no. This is not spicy. This is tamarind. So you're gonna like it. Let's do it right now. Let's enjoy this because this is my favorite. You're gonna love it.
Pulparindo.
It looks good.
It's tamarind. It's really good. It's really good. Taste it. It's good, huh?
Yeah, right here.
Yeah. That's good. Yeah, it's good. Next game is going to be versus the Indianapolis Colts. Early call, 10 a.m. Pacific time. And you can hear all the action in the Spanish network of the Los Angeles Rams and 13:30 a.m. here in Los Angeles. Ross, the only thing we want is to enjoy how you play every single Sunday. And I know this is going to be a great season for you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Russ, Ricardo Lopez, Santiago. This is a wrap. ¡Vamos, Rams!